All right, Top Billin, I told y'all, whenever y'all see beef, make sure you contact your boy. Now, I hadn't heard about this one right here, but harken back to the original beef with Mike Thomas versus Devontae Parker. I heard a lot of people talking trash about Mike Thomas and his stance on this and that. And why would he do this and all that? Bunch of pussies, man. Bunch of, you know what I'm saying? One of them marginal type people. But hey, if it's in you, it's in you. If you got that in you and you're competitive, you should celebrate people who are competitive. That means they care about their job, right? You can't be competitive with somebody and not care. These guys care. So the next instance of caring here is your man Keenan Allen from the Los Angeles Chargers, whose skill set is actually very much like a Mike Thomas, talking trash about the 100, right? The top 100 that the NFL does every year. And here he is. All right, here we go right here. Here's your man Keenan Allen. He says, first of all, okay, I'm tired of biting. Oh, come on. What did I tell you about this, man? In the first order of beef, you got to have yourself a proofreader, man. Come on. You can't. I don't know what that is. All right, but we're going to say how he said it. Okay, I'm tired of biting my tongue. At Cheetah, at Mike Evans 13, at Chris Goodwin. So he's all off right here. So Cheetah, is Tyreek Hill, right? So Cheetah is Tyreek Hill from the Kansas City Chiefs. Big Mike Evans we know from Tampa Bay, and Chris Goodwin. I don't know who Chris Goodwin is. I thought it was Chris Godwin. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Godwin, so I don't know who he tagged right here. But look, he said, and the list goes on, are not a better receiver than me. Faster than me every day of the week. But separation, child, please. So people like Keenan Allen, right, they're going to go under the radar because what they do does not involve being a physical freak. That's just the truth of the matter. I talk about it all the time. People always love home runs, slam dunks. No matter the sport, they love the most flashiest thing, of course, man, like 80-yard touchdowns. That's what they equate to being a good football player when that's not necessarily the case. Guys like Mike Thomas and Keenan Allen aren't that fast, but they have high-level skills. Like, I respect people with high-level skills who have to put in that work rather than people who are just more blessed than somebody physically, right? So you can't do nothing about your God-given ability as far as your size and all of that, but you can work on it and make yourself a Keenan Allen or a Michael Thomas. So both those guys are route gods. Both these guys have that competitive streak in them. Both of them are high-volume catchers, and they're both very damn good, though. So then Keenan Allen also goes on to say, I'm the best wide receiver in the AFC West without question. That's hard. I can dig it. I can dig it. So Evans seemed amused, especially since Allen was yelling at the wrong Twitter account when it came to Godwin. That's what I thought, man. Chris Godwin, not Chris Goodwin. Come on, baby. You got to do better than that. So Mike Evans says, you tagged the wrong Chris Godwin, and don't be mad at us. We ain't make the rankings or care about him. I like the confidence, but be realistic. You not on my level, bro. Now that's hard. Now that's how you talk shit right there. I love that right there, man. You could tell a person straight up in their face, listen, you're not even on my level. Like, why are you coming at me? Especially when they came at you first. Think about it. He came at Mike Evans, and Evans responded. I'm not sure if Godwin or Tyreek Hill responded, but Mike Evans came out his mouth and straight told that man, you're not on my level, bro. Damn, now that's hard. So is he on his level? Hey, and this is one of those things again. Mike Evans is a big, fast guy. He ran like a 4.5 at the combine, which is blazing when you consider he is 6'5", 231 pounds. 26 years old. All he did was catch long passes at Texas A&M. He's one of the bigger, freakier guys you can see coming out of the SEC right here. And all he has done is do this. This is phenomenal. No matter what, people trash his quarterback, his number one overall pick quarterback, Jameis Winston, who people call a bust. Ever since 2015, his second year in the league, that's when Jameis got there. He's steadily produced. Look, 1,051 yards the year before Jameis got there as a rookie. 1,200 yards with Jameis's first year, then 1,300 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,500 yards, and 1,157 yards. All he does is get after it, man. And look at that, 17 yards per. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Mike Evans is a damn animal. Mike Evans definitely needs to be respected. He may be a little bit underrated if you think about that. So Keenan Allen coming at him, I don't know about that. I think Keenan Allen, the reason why he would come at a guy like Mike Evans, because he is a bigger freak type guy. Mike Evans, to me, isn't the best route runner out there, not the most technically sound guy, but he's just bigger than you. He's 6'5", 230. He can go up and get it over you, and more than likely he can outrun you as well. He just has it like that. He's blessed that way. But if you look at Keenan Allen, see Keenan Allen right here, look, 6'2", 211. So a decently sized receiver, but definitely not big like Mike Evans. Pause. And then you see here, right, you don't see the type of flashy 17 yards per, right? He's getting it the hard way, the hard way. I love it. Came in the league with 1,000 yards, then went 783, 725. In the year he got hurt, he didn't do nothing. All he did was come back with 1,300 yards, then almost 1,200 yards, and then 1 yard shy, right? 3 yards shy, 4 yards shy 1 year of 1,200 yards, 1 yard shy last season, right? So a guy like Mike Evans is probably thinking, like, okay, well, I had Jameis Winston. People say that he sucked or whatever like that. You had Phillip Rivers your whole career. And people know me. I love Phillip Rivers. I think Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan, they're very much competing to be the Dan Marino of this generation. Both those guys have stats like you wouldn't believe. Both those guys haven't won a championship, and both of those guys constantly get torched by people. So it is what it is there on that aspect there. But Keenan Allen has had a very steady quarterback who was great before he even got in the league. And you can't say the same about about Mike Evans with Jameis Winston. But look, both are 3-time Pro Bowlers. Mike Evans, 3-time Pro Bowler. And then, of course, Keenan Allen had the comeback player of the year and all that. So you let me know, man, who would you take in this particular one? If you had to start a team right now, would you pick Mike Evans or would you put Keenan Allen on your team to start your team? I don't know. I don't know if Keenan Allen want that funk. That might have been the wrong guy to go after. I could see kind of going after Tyreek Hill. I honestly can't see going after Chris Godwin either. That's why he went after Chris Goodwin. The good Lord wouldn't let him touch and even talk about Chris Godwin because that dude is nasty as well. All right, 3 official seasons in the league. All he does is get better and better each year. 525 to start. Only started a couple of games his rookie year. Then came back with 842 yards. Then his breakout season, which was his Pro Bowl season last season, 1,333 yards. 9 touchdowns, 6'1", 209. Very much a guy who's a lot bigger than what he plays. You know what I mean? He plays a lot bigger than what he is. Kind of like a Keenan Allen, but 6'1", 209. This guy is a physical monster. You're talking about a guy who will beat you up at the line of scrimmage from the wide receiver position. He can go up and get it over you. He's fast, physical, and he's just ferocious. He's just ferocious, as Mike Tyson would say. So let me know, man, out of all those guys, even Tyreek Hill, I know a lot of you guys are Tyreek Hill fans. Out of all those 4, who would you get to start your franchise with between those 4? And who's better between Chris Godwin and Mike Evans? So let me know, all right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.